Hi, I'm Hetty and I'm a game developer. So today we'll be playtesting Into the Grid. It's a cyberpunk roguelike deck builder where we'll become a master hacker, we'll tackle the evil corporations, we'll build a powerful deck consisting of programs, viruses, and hopefully a lot of cool techie science fiction stuff. And judging by the screen and what I've seen on the screenshots, the graphics are really sweet. So let's dig in. There is music only after the screen, and we'll first go through the tutorial. So remember, our main goal is to provide feedback to the developers of this awesome game. So this is a modern grid. Grids are comprised of layers. The deeper you go into the grid, the more complex and challenging the intrusion countermeasures electronics, or ICE for short, in play get. Click anywhere to continue. Yes, you are Barry Ball. I love the graphics already. Like, I'm sold. I'm 1 minute into the game and I love it. The objective of every run is to get to the deepest layer, locate a core node, breach its mainframe, and take whatever riches it contains. This can only be done in the last layer of a grid. The grid we are now only has one layer, so you'll be able to breach the mainframe directly. So okay, kind of tutorial level. That's really good. I like when you get a very simple level at first to get acquaintance with the controls, with mechanics. That's really good move. Now, layers are made up of clusters, which are made up of nodes. If you access a cluster, you can interact with its nodes and move freely inside of it, unless blocked by an enemy. Okay? So, okay, quite similar to games I already played that were involving hacking. To move between clusters, you need to cross gates, which are protected by bouncer eyes. Bouncers have a condition you need to meet in order to break them. Can we see the condition? Oh no, did I break the tutorial? I hope not. Okay. Activity bouncer. Exhaust all nodes in the cluster. Brute force bouncer. +1 trace. No idea. No idea. Which one is the main core? Is this one? Yeah, I kind of think I broke the tutorial. I hope not. Maybe we're here? Okay, I did something. Yeah, we have tutorial back. We are saved. There are different types of nodes. You can usually interact with nodes in one of three ways: extract it, exploit it, or rehash it. The exact outcome of these interactions depends on the type of node you're dealing with. Your console will provide you with a node legend at the bottom of your screen for you to check. So it's this quite extensive list of actions. We can get shards, helps us explore. I would be really grateful for a little bigger font here. I have a pretty big screen, but it's small even with such an enlargement, so I imagine that on like a laptop or something it's unreadable. Restore integrity, glitches, cards protocols, or maybe just a little bit more contrast would help. Click anywhere to continue. Okay. Once you interact with a node, it will become exhausted and you normally won't be able to interact with it again. Okay, so it's like in every roguelike we have a map, we can use it to our advantage, or to fight some enemies probably, or every time it's an enemy, we'll see. So extract, exploit, reveal a connected cluster, but we see all the connections, so there's no point of exploiting, right? And rehash, scout probes. We have no idea what are scout probes. It's a danger level, I assume. What are glitches? No, nothing. Repository. Right. Wow. It's a list of our cards. Like, look how awesome this is. Like, it's so nice to see a game that has some unique art style. Just awesome. Oh, and the little animations. So small details that make the game really good. Okay, we won't be return to combat. I'm not combating, I'm just in the menu, but okay. Settings, commands. Vim, it's editor, text editor, a tool that you can use, and it's only like text based, so you can use it in a screen. Like if you have a computer that you don't have screen, you can connect with it, and in the terminal it will be displayed, and you can edit files and do stuff. Some people use it as an IDE even for writing programs and stuff. I love it. I love the references to computers, but you know, it's a game about hacking. So okay, let's not dwell more. Let's try to do something. Oh, okay. If we will reach it, we will have some kind of penalty. That's cool. So let's extract this node. Just like that. Okay. Shards are fragments of the grid's source code that your console can use to create programs and other tools. At least that's how they work on my practice grid. That's nice. How can I write my own program? It would be so cool if we actually... library setup, okay. Oh, and exploit, it's not always about reviewing stuff. So extracting will give us resource, and exploit will give us some kind of leverage, I think. Great. What is... oh. Each point increases buffer gained by 5% until end of combat. Okay, but I have no idea what that means. Oh, this thing I understand. Okay, let's use this exploit. We'll be gaining more shards. And here's a library. I like that it is in bold, so it shows us that we have some kind of advantage here. But I do not see this kind of advantage anywhere on the screen. I would love to see like a list of, you know, like in other games you have relics or some stuff that has some kind of impact. It would be nice to have it here. Maybe it's here. No, it's not here. So yeah, it would be nice to be able to see what we collect here. We cannot click anywhere here. Do we need to just clear everything? So let's extract this node. Oh, okay, and I understand. We need to clear, like, let's treat it as a room or as a level. We clear it, and then the doors will open. So basically it's very common mechanic that is just hidden in disguise of sci-fi and programming. I love it. So that means players will jump right in and they will be familiar with it, even if they don't understand at the beginning what is happening. So there you go, you did it. The bouncer is now deactivated. Now that it's no longer active, you can cross the gate it was guarding and move to the next cluster. Great. Great. Okay, there's no rewards. Let's go left. Oh, there is some kind of flavor text. This one trace. So this one's free. Oh, this is extraction watcher. Every time you extract a node, +1 trace. Interesting. It's a library. Oh, a new cluster. Most clusters are protected by watcher eyes. These eyes are meant to hinder your progress. Different watchers react to different actions, but they all work by increasing your trace level. Okay? Your trace level is how your console measures how aware the grid you're running on is of your presence. The higher your trace, the more alert the grid is, and the harder the run gets. Makes sense. So, can we... we get... You know what? Okay, let's be bold, let's be brave. I want to see what will happen. Nice animations happened. Okay, that's what I like. new node, anomaly. Anomalies are combats, nice. Some nodes are protected by sentinel eyes. Sentinels are there to nick you out of the grid, warn the authorities, or some other nonsense. For practice purposes, I've modified some sentinel eyes I was able to steal from an Apex Talent Services vendor. Okay, don't worry, I had a marker friend of mine deactivate all their really nasty effects, so they ought to be pretty tame. Nice. After you've detected a sentinel, you'll be able to interact with the node it was guarding. That's great, let's check it out. So yeah, I'm kinda eager to see the combat, so let's go. Oh, we even have some 3D art, interesting. Well, here we are, let me give you the crash course. All these thingamajingas you see are created by your console to provide you with information during combat. This is your console's integrity, a representation of how many punches it can take before it gets knocked out. If it reaches 0, it's game over. 0 probably, yeah. As always, the objective of every combat is to get the ice integrity to 0 before it does the same to you. Okay, your console will show the ice integrity. So, oh, maybe buffer is like a shield. This is an intent, and this its inherent passive abilities here. Okay, passive 0-1. Okay. Here, every time you enter combat, your console draws 5 random programs from your repository, or repo for short. Executing programs cost clock. A program's clock cost is shown on the left to its name. So, this icon here, okay. So it's just like kind of action point. I really like the aesthetics of it. It's like, you know, you can have enemies that are like from Flash, but that's usually like in almost every game. So it's kind of refreshing to have some mechanical enemies. Rito Turret. He will gain 30. Oh, combat log in format of the console. Yeah, I would love like timestamps here, so it like just looks like a log from a system or something like that. It would be really, really cool. So let's see what we can do. Deal 20 damage. If you have at least 10 Vim, 40 damage. But we do not know how much Vim we have. Oh, we have 17 Vim. No, it's the cost, I think. Where is my Vim? It's not obvious to me. It's virtual memory Vim. It's this is Vim. Okay, so we have 0, so it's not useful to us. Will it increase our Vim somehow? Okay, deal 20 damage. I'm not really fond of switching the cards when my cursor is not moved from the card yet. It's kinda confusing because I want to point to the audience, to the YouTubers, to this place, to this. You see, okay, I cannot do this. So yeah, I would love the card to stay enlarged as long as my mouse is over it. So 20 damage, 1 extra theme, and it's free. If you activated at least one command this turn, also generate 1 extra theme. Okay, so we'll start with this. Cyber Shell, yes, so Shell, okay. Absorbs incoming damage. Yes, so I guessed correctly, buffer is our shield. So let's start with damaging the opponent. No? Okay, let's start with gaining shield. In case you know, it's not like the enemy takes actions after I exhaust my clock. You see that blue bar that just appeared? That's buffer. Some programs generate it and it blocks incoming damage. Buffer expires at the start of your following turn. Okay? Okay, so it seems that we can exhaust the clock before enemy makes a turn. So now it will generate 1 extra Vim. What I would like to see is to be able to, at a glance, be able to tell if this will happen or not. Like, I know that this describes the condition, but it means that I need to reread it, think about it, and it just wastes my time as a player. So just, I don't know, you have those kinda bullet points, let's say. Why not make this like grayed out if it's not active and fully light up if it's active? So that way I can be sure that, oh, I can play this and it will generate 1 extra Vim. Because now it should, right? We have 0, 1. So if I will play it, I have 2. I didn't lose clock. Yes. We have way too few Vim. And now we will deal some damage. And I gained Vim. I have no idea why. You may have noticed that executing programs was filling this bar here. Ah, yeah, okay. He explains it. That's virtual memory. Many programs generate it, and it's used to activate your commands and trigger some programs' conditional effects. Wait, so it's not Vim like for the text editor. It's Vim like V, virtual, M, memory. So sorry. Yeah, that's what happens when the programmer plays games. You can check how much Vim a program. So we should call it differently, like virtual memory Vim. Okay, so how much Vim a program generates beneath its clock cost. So commands are powerful skills that can swing a battle in the blink of an eye. Normally, any given command can only be activated once per turn, so keep that in mind. Okay, and we have one more to go. So let's... You will not attack me, and we don't want to deal it until we have enough memory. It will be so easy to call it memory. So, okay, I'll just be calling this memory for my own sake, okay? Thank you very much. And now we end turn. Nice. Oh, it shows here, runner and ice. I wonder if there will be more enemies. Will it also show it like this? Wait. We lost that card? Yeah, okay, so it doesn't matter. My bad, okay, I didn't know that. Now we are smarter. So if you have at least 10 memory, we do not. We have 5. And we do not have... He has 30 shield and we do not, right? I don't remember where the shield was, so let's do it again. It's ice integrity. Here, at the bottom. Okay, that's our shield and it fills the bar here. Okay, I get it. I still don't understand. Wait, is this yellow stuff a memory? Just for the sake of it, we have 8. So after this we should get 10, right? Am I correct? Yes, okay. I would love, like, if this is a symbol for the memory, like draw it like here. It's a hexagonal, so it will fit right into here, and then draw the line from that symbol, so it will be really, really obvious that there is a connection between this symbol and this bar here. You will try to deal 10 damage, okay, and charge a powerful attack for the next turn. Okay, we can... No, we will lose all our cards, so it's useless for us. Let's hope for this good attack. Remember, you can visualize all the programs you can still draw in your repo. Okay, how can I do that? Hello? Tutorial son? Nope. Here? Okay. So that's what we have, and this is our discard pile. All your executed and discarded programs end up here in your recycler. Whenever your repo is empty, and you need to draw from it. All the programs here will get reshuffled and moved to your repo, except the compiled programs. It's empty, okay? We have it. And again, you know, when I hover over this, I do not see my memory bar, so I'm not sure if I have 10 Vim. It would be really, really cool to see that here. And it will decompile, so it's a one-time action. So let's do this. Whoa, and he will deal a ton of damage to us. Can we kill him? No, but we can still... But it won't consume my memory, right? I hope. So, just for the sake of testing, let's see if it will consume my memory. No, it won't. Oh, we get one extra memory. Like, it's kind of weird because, you know, when you execute a program, it actually consumes memory, not generates it. Okay. And we need a lot more shield to withstand this attack. So, can I do anything? Draw 3 cards and then discard 1. But I don't have any clock and I need 17 Vim to use this one. Okay. While fighting in a grid, you might apply or receive buffs or debuffs. Right. The statuses you're affected by are shown above your integrity, and the ones affecting the enemy are next to theirs. Okay. So what will you do? You will protect yourself. So before you do that, you will die. 2, 4, 6, and you're gone. 1, 2, 3. Also, there's a claw mark when I deal damage. I get it that it's like a universal symbol for damaging something, but it's you know, network and programs. I think it can have something a little more connected to the world we're in. Do I get a reward? Yes. The guild's heist. 26 damage. What's indexed? Start your turn drawing 1 extra card. Each point represents duration in number of rounds. So good. Every time you play a hack this turn, generate 1 memory. Energy code. Gain 21 buffer. Every time you play a shell this turn, gain 7 buffer and generate 1 memory. Oh, both are good. But we'll be playing offense here, I think. It will be faster. And if there are some status effects, it's usually better to finish your opponent faster. Hash keys are the resource required to rehash nodes. Destroying a sentinel ice will always grant you 1. Hash keys are a resource required to rehash nodes. Okay, I'm not yet sure why is that important to me in any way. Oh, so they are protecting it and then we can access it. Anomaly. We get 120 shards. Pick a random. Yeah, for the sake of playtesting, let's see what is a glitch. Choose a glitch. These are glitches. Glitches are abnormal source code segments that your console can interpret and use to modify the rules of the grid. Oh, this game just getting even better. Phoenix Belt. At the end of your turn, if you don't have any buffer, gain 8 buffer. Every time you play 6 hacks in a single combat, deal 15 damage. This seems like it won't happen very often, and since I said we will be dealing damage, not protect ourselves too much, this can actually give us a little bit of protection that we need without paying for it. So I think it will be perfect. So can I see it here? Phoenix Belt. Oh, and they have like levels or something. I'm really interested. Okay. And one more. Intel. Reveal a connected cluster. Rehash. Oh, that's one. What is Scout Probe? Reveal an area in the grid. Okay. For the sake of playtesting, we will try this one. Tools are used to modify the grid or gain advantages to explore it. Nice. Scout probe. Reveal an area in the grid. So, like, we will probably be going in this place, right? So, we want to see... How does it work? Okay, I need to click it. And it reveals 4x4. That's not much, but if we'll put it here, we will reveal those two places. But I kind of think that I know what we are doing here. We are looking for like, imagine this is a dungeon, we would be looking for the stairs, and the core that we seek to destroy is the stairs, so we should try to use those probes to search for the core. So actually, let's try to dig farther. Compiler. Wait, was it compiler we were looking for? Oh, it's our select commands. I can change that. That's so cool. Wait, gain 1 grid. I don't know what it is. Every time you play a card this turn, generate 1 memory, gain 1 feral, draw 1 card. Yes, I go for memory. We have cards that do a lot of cool stuff when we have memory. Optima. This was 3 cards, discard 1. -1 cost in your hand, costs 0 until played. 1 cost card in your hand, costs 0 until played. Okay, so we can... I wonder if it's spending memory or just activating it. Choose up to 2 cards from your recycler and place them in your hand. That can be nice. Choose 1 card from your repo and place it in your hand. Okay, let's optimize. So you can deal more damage faster. Draw 2 cards and gain... Okay, nice. Really, really cool thing. Should have been in the tutorial, I think. We know all the other stuff. We don't know our objective. So... Library, Intel, Source, Render, Heaven, Anomaly, Compile. Core. Okay, we're looking for COR. And compiler, cards plus protocols. Okay, it would be nice to get some cards going. But okay, let's proceed. Oh, we can't. But we can go here. And it is free, right? Yes, it's free. And here it will give us 1 trace. So we'll open this one because it's free. Setup. We start with 5 memory. That's good. And feral, each point increases outgoing damage by 5%. Okay. I kinda like it. So what's the danger? All sentinels will be harder. Oh, okay. I wonder if there's a way to reduce the trace. Memory is important. We go with this one. Why cannot unreachable? Why? Ah, because we need to go here. It's empty and it's just combat. Okay. I'm getting this. It's a path we need to follow. So, we talked about those bad boys already. In combat, you can check your active glitches and their effects here. Glitches. Like, the UI in this game, it's so clean, so nice. I just love watching this game. It would... I can scroll this. Log... Master unit, okay, password. It should be like admin and just like admin and 5 stars here, just like, you know, this small Easter egg, like login and password admin. Please do this. At least in one. Okay. Deal 30 damage, and if runner is exposed, deal 20 damage. I'm not sure if I'm exposed, sir. hit wires. At the end of each round, if this ice lost at least 30 integrity, it inflicts 1 expo. Oh. And it exposes, it reduces incoming damage. Okay, so we cannot reduce more than 30 damage on him. I like it. Index. 1 extra card. Okay. This game is so good in terms of strategy. You have those stuff that it's not only like some kind of special attack that adds flavor to the enemy. It actually forces you to adapt your strategy. And remember, I was going for the high damage and fast? Well, not anymore. So I will suffer some damage, and we were not healed. Okay. And let's see if it will cost us memory. Yes, it will. Okay. So it's good that we test this thing. And it also means it's really good that we will start with 5 memory after we clear that one node. And I think that somewhere in the middle I will want to get Infinite One Starved. What is it? Start your turn drawing 1 fewer cards. Each point represents duration in number of rounds. So for 1 round I will be... Okay, we have 1 more, so it won't bother us. And like that, end turn. And the buffer is cleared. Oh, now we do not have anything, and he will deal 24 damage. And we will get 1 exposed. It's tough. What should we do? What should we do? We do not have 10 memory. So I think we will damage him. It's only for a turn. It's useless. So I pay 4 memory to gain like up to 3 memory. So I'm down 1 memory. I don't get something, or this is useless. Okay. So I've wasted some memory. So let's charge up. Yes, we get 7 memory. And every card? Or a card? It's quite a difference. Do I pick one? I think I want to check this, but this text is a little bit confusing because it's not, it's kind of ambiguous. I would make it explain it a little better. Empt Cold Leash, deal 20 damage and decompile. I would love to, but... Oh, but here. If he loses integrity, but if we break his shield, he is not losing integrity, so we can still attack him and we won't suffer for it. But I'm not sure. Yeah, like here, at least in case of this enemy, it would be really beneficial to show where the damage bar was. Also here, like in the parentheses, put his starting condition. So I know how much damage I've dealt, because I'm not sure if I can deal 20 damage to him. So I think I will not, because I cannot kill him either way. So there's no point of gaining 1 more exposed. Okay, Oh, now we get shields when he is not. Okay. We deal 26 damage. And it's like we can end the turn. No, wait, we can play the cards to just get some memory. Okay. He has a lot of integrity, so we can get rid of all of this. Can generate some memory. He will deal 30 damage. So next turn he will... Wait, so... Okay. This game requires some thinking. He also loses his shield after end of the turn. So if I do not plan on attacking him, there's like no point in reducing his shield. I wanted to play 2 shields. Okay, I say... am I exposed? I'm starved and indexed. Okay, so I'm not exposed, so he won't deal damage to me. So I want to play this one. And we play this one. And we can draw... We can spend our clock. Yes, his shield is 40 damage, but we cannot afford to be exposed, so we need to just play it like that. And we will end turn. Okay. And now we should... Oh, I spent the memory, so I won't be able to deal so much damage, but it's 26 and 20 and you're out. Okay, I really like the combat. At least here it was challenging to complete it without, you know, losing too much health, and it forced some kind of strategy on me. That is not the strategy I planned. So yeah, I love it. I hope that there will be more enemies that will force me to use my cards differently, and I'm really like so hyped to see what this game has to offer and the looks of those cards. Kind of reminds me aesthetics of a game about 2 drunks. No, one was drunk and another was a detective. Something about Eclipse. I forgot, but you know, I'm sure that if you are a gamer, you know the game. It was a detective game with like arts like that, when the main character discussed with his subconscious. Disco Elysium. Oh, that's the name of the game. So 15 damage, 15 buffer. Interesting. Great. 22 buffer. Amped. What's amped? Every time you play a card, generate 1 memory. Each point represents duration in number of rounds. So I gain it for the remainder of the combat or just for 1 turn? Not sure. But I would like to get more memory so I can, you know, energize and go on. But I think it's a middle ground for our chosen strategy. So let's go. Boom, you're really knocking them out, girl. Wait, I'm a girl. Oh yeah, okay, I'm a girl. Apparently, right, my character is a girl. If I'm being honest, I thought the Sentinels had been modified to be less dangerous, but that last fight looked as real as they come. Guess you didn't need the handicap after all. Just goes to prove we stray dogs really are the best runners, eh? And don't be mad. I take your achievements as credit for the whole faction. That's just the kind of stray I am. Oh, yeah, nice. I love that tutorial is also like sneaking in some kind of, you know, character, personality, maybe a little bit of story development. It doesn't feel like a tutorial at all. It's just a really smooth, good onboarding in the game. So this was the one I was for. Great. Each point increases buffer gained by 5% until end of combat. Okay, I will get this one. Yes. Again, I would love to see all the buffs somewhere, because, you know, they're not in commands, they're not in repository, they're not glitches. I cannot scroll through this. Intel. Connected cluster. But actually, what is a cluster? Just wait, but it will cost us 1 trace. No. Everything will cost us 1 trace, and we need to pick something if we want to progress, or we need to fight. Yes, I think I will go for another combat. Okay, another turret, we know those. So we go. Hey, I was supposed to get 5 memory in this cluster. Is it a bug? If it's not a bug, it's not understandable what the node I extracted before does. Okay, let's start with damage. Oh, wait, it does something differently. So he will inflict to exposed. And what is your passive? Hollow bullets. Okay. We need 10 memory as soon as possible. And we get 20 buffer. We get no damage and just attack him. And turn. I think this, I should have changed that. It probably synergizes well with cards that generate memory. Okay, so he will deal a lot of... We play this one. Why can't I just like click? Is it so I don't click it for unintentionally or what? It's kind of annoying that I have to drag those cards. We have 60, we take 20, not bad. Okay, and you are vulnerable right now. We have 9 and we do not have our good card. So let's go 20 damage, damage, damage. And you are probably dead in the next round. Yes, because we will use 7 memory. Yeah, here. You are dead. No, you are not. I'm just playtesting. I want to see if it will turn all my cards or just a card, and if just a card, can I pick it? Yeah, it just picked. So please rephrase that to a random card, and then it will be crystal clear what this card does. We can still get some free memory and we can kill you. I really dig this game. And the art style. Have I mentioned I really like it? Burner. 3 cards I like. Decompile a card in your hand and generate 3 times its memory. Nice. We kinda look for memory. I think I will go with that. Or 24 damage and 3 temporal memory. That will last. That's a nice finisher, but it doesn't guarantee that we will have those 2 cards, because cards are flashed from our hand every time we end the round. So not in this game, sorry. Oh, hold up. I think my console is acting up. I mean, these readings can't be right. My grid's showing more sentinels than I ever enabled. Let me run some diagnostics and I'll be right back. Just carry on, you're doing fine, Ursa. Okay, let me revisit this one. No, it wasn't this one. Setup. Plus 5 virtual memory in this. Wait, is a cluster thing behind the gates? Like, because we played here, so maybe that is why we didn't get. Okay. Maybe add some kind of outline or color code the paths so it's more clear where the sector cluster starts or ends. I thought that the cluster was like the floor, the level. So let's check this and actually play this one. Oh, and it's for free. I forgot to change the useless card at the beginning again, sorry. And yes, we are starting with 5 memory, so it means that by cluster they mean the nodes between the gates. Reduce the clock cost of a card in hand by 1 for the rest of combat. So our opponents also have cards and have costs. So, okay, probably useful for playtesting. Decompile 1 cards from hand and deal 40 damage. I mean, he will decompile a card from his hand, right? Because this is beneficial. I'm confused and we'll need to see. You will deal 40 damage, okay. So we want to decompile a card. So let's play this one because we do not want to decompile this one. We then play a burner. We'll get rid of one of our attacks and we'll get much more. Oh, and now I can choose. So yeah, you really need to use like the proper keywords like random or selected card. It's a single word and makes a big difference, especially for new players. And maybe a returning player too, because I'm not sure if I will remember after a few days which card actually lets you select stuff and which picks random card for you. So let's pick this one. They are the same. Decompile. 13 memory. Yeah. So that's all we can do. And turn. So maybe that meant our hand. We emptied our hand, so we were immune to his attacks. I'm not sure. 30 damage. Do we have any decompiled cards? How do we know it's the compiled card? I decompiled one of those. Oh, does... Yeah, that probably means decompile. It's decompiled card here. It's missing the tooltip, by the way. Okay, we have 40 damage, but we get 10 damage per card in the recycler. We have 2, so he will deal 50 damage. Whew. Can we kill him? 40, 50, 60, 70. Oh, he has a lot of health. We cannot. What is more worth to us? We can still draw 2. Yes, I think that's what we'll do. We'll start with some shield. We are not at the maximum memory, so we will generate it. because it's for free. And after playing this, we will still have above 10 memory. And we won't. So yes, so we want to play this one. And now we will draw 2 more cards and gain 2 more clock. Would be nice to have 10 shield, but we will play this one. 4. We will deal 26, but we won't get 10. But wait, it will at least give us 60 buffer. So we will get like what, 10 damage? Oh, nice. I think it didn't calculate it correctly, right? It fired 2 times. Oh, okay, we cannot see the recycler. Debilitated. No idea what that word means. Reduce outgoing damage by 30%. Inflict. So we will get it. And in deck set we have 1 more card, okay. So can we kill you? Yes, we are totally killing you. Because you are out of your buffer. So give me memory. And let's... We can spend 7... No, we hope we have a full repository. And the card I am looking for is decompiled, so we won't get it. So it doesn't matter. And we do not need shield, so yeah. You will deal 52 damage. I think if it refers to us, it should have like inflict, reduce the clock cost of a card. So I know that he refers to us. Do we have at least 14? Yes, we will get 40 buffer, so that's almost all the buffer we need. And we play Hoplite, so we will get some buffer. Nice. And we can again, we no longer need memory, but we will get one either way because it's free. Get 2 more cards. Nice. Oh, perfect. Let's deal some damage and deal some damage and deal some damage, and we have 55. We are safe. This is genuinely one of the best games I've played in a while. I mean, I think there's a demo on the Steam. I will get a link in the description. Right now you can... no, wait, we need to kill you. And we totally can. 26 damage. Goodbye. Yes, so there is an open playtest. You can play this game for free. And I'm sure the developers are looking for some feedback because they deliberately asked it on Reddit. That's where I get the games from. Cold Stare. Gain 25 buffer and inflict debilitated. Console Prodigy. Nice, 40 damage. If you activate at least 2 commands this turn, instead 80 damage. Yes. That's something we're going for. Confirm. Yeah, I think that we saw a lot, and now it's just a matter of making a gameplay video. This game is really polished, and it's really cool. If you're interested in the settings, there's a lot of it, and I will restart the game just to get the cool end screen. And thank you for watching. Please leave the comments what you think about this game, because the developers are, like I said, they are looking for feedback, and we always strive to make a game that is best suited for you, for our players, and getting feedback is actually quite hard. So please help us and please leave the comments, check the game for yourself. You can play it on Steam. There's a Discord, so you can probably leave the feedback there. So thank you for watching. Check out my other videos and see you soon.